Are you ready for a brand new month of awesome TV shows? April is packed with exciting premieres, and you won't want to miss out. Join us in counting down the top 10 TV series premiering in April 2024.
Sorry.
Kicking off our list at number 10, we have Dead Boy Detectives, premiering exclusively on Netflix on April 25th. This show isn't your typical detective show. Meet Edwin and Charles, two teenage ghosts who run their own detective agency. Edwin's the brainy one, while Charles is the tough guy. Together, they tackle spooky cases involving ghosts, demons, and other weird stuff. They even have a living friend, Crystal, who helps them out on their adventures. Dead Boy Detectives promises to be a chilling yet hilarious mix of mysteries. The show will also explore how people deal with loss and death, all seen through the eyes of these unique ghost detectives. Buckle up for a show that's equal parts funny, scary, and thrilling.
You're up to something.
I would not claim otherwise.
Next up at number 9, we have Franklin debuting on Apple TV on April 12th. Franklin is a gripping drama based on the life of Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding fathers, played by the incredible Michael Douglas. He embarks on a crucial mission to France in 1776. His goal? To convince France to support America in the Revolutionary War against England. Despite being world famous for his experiments with electricity, Franklin faces a whole new challenge in France. At 70 years old and with no diplomatic experience, he must use all his wit and charm to sway the French monarchy. His efforts are crucial as the fate of American independence hangs in the balance. It's a story of determination, diplomacy, and the power of one man to change the course of history. Don't miss Franklin on Apple TV Plus this April.
There's danger everywhere, but danger had never looked quite like this before.
Coming in at number 8 is Under the Bridge, premiering on Hulu on April 17th. Under the Bridge is based on a true story from Rebecca Godfrey's book. It's about a 14-year-old girl named Rihanna Verk who goes missing after a party. The series is based on a real-life murder case that shook Canada in 1997. Rihanna Verk, a girl from a multicultural community, was brutally attacked and killed by her peers. The case became a national tragedy due to its brutality and the young ages of those involved. The show follows the investigation led by Godfrey herself, played by Riley Cow, and a police officer named Com, played by Lily Gladstone. As they dig deeper, they uncover dark secrets about the world these teenage girls live in. The truth turns out to be unexpected and shocking, shedding light on a tragic chapter in Canadian history.
I have the power, I have the king, I have England.
What could possibly stop us now?
At number 7, we have Mary and George making its debut on Starz on April 5th. Buckle up for a wild ride through 17th century England with Starz' latest series, Mary and George. This show is dripping with juicy secrets, backstabbing, and a scandalous love story that's actually rooted in real history. Meet Mary, a cunning widow struggling to make ends meet for herself and her teenage son, George. Desperate for a way out of poverty, Mary hatches a daring plan that would turn their lives upside down. Her idea used George's undeniable charm to win over the king himself. Imagine a handsome young man waltzing into the royal court and captivating the king's attention. That's exactly what George does, and it works like a charm. King James becomes completely smitten with George, elevating Mary and her son from nobodies to somebodies overnight. This series will have you on the edge of your seat, wondering how far a mother will go to secure her family's future. Sliding into number 6 is The Veil, arriving on Hulu on April 30th. The Veil has all the classic ingredients that make a spy thriller so addictive. But this show goes beyond the surface-level thrills. The Veil explores the surprising and fraught relationship between two women who play a deadly game of truth and lies on the road from Istanbul to Paris and London. One woman has a secret, the other a mission to reveal it before thousands of lives are lost. In the shadows, mission controllers at the CIA and French DGSA must put differences aside and work together to avert potential disaster. So, if you crave a captivating spy mystery with a healthy dose of suspense, well-developed characters, and a plot that twists and turns, then The Veil is a must-watch this April.
fresh off the boat, always smiling like the good Asian.
Breaking into the top 5 is The Sympathizer, premiering on HBO Max on April 14th. Based on a Pulitzer Prize-winning novel, the show dives into the complex world of espionage and identity through the eyes of a one-of-a-kind secret agent codenamed the Captain. The Captain's background is as unique as his mission. Born of both Vietnamese and French heritage, he walks a tightrope during the war, working undercover for the North Vietnamese government while embedded in the South Vietnamese army. This double life forces him to grapple with conflicting loyalties, his commitment to his communist homeland, and the surprising friendships he forms with his fellow South Vietnamese soldiers. As the war reaches its chaotic conclusion, the Captain flees to America, seeking a fresh start. This new environment throws him into a culture clash, exposing him to new people, ideas, and experiences that challenge everything he thought he knew. The Sympathizer promises to be an action-packed spy story with a twist. Coming in at number 4 is Sugar, hitting Apple TV on April 5th. Apple TV is kicking off April with a brand new private detective show called Sugar that will keep you guessing until the very end. Colin Farrell plays John Sugar, a sharp and charismatic private investigator who thrives on unraveling hidden truths. This time, his skills are put to the test when a powerful Hollywood producer, Jonathan Siegel, comes to him with a desperate plea. His beloved granddaughter, Olivia, has vanished without a trace, and the police are at a dead end. John dives headfirst into the case, determined to bring Olivia home safe. But as he delves deeper into the investigation, he realizes there's more to this story than meets the eye.
You're a very hard man to find. No address, phone, office.
Taking the bronze at number 3 is Ripley, premiering on Netflix on April 4th. Get ready to be blown away by Ripley, a brand new limited series coming to Netflix this April. This show takes a deep dive into the dark and twisted world of Tom Ripley, a cunning con artist played by the amazing Andrew Scott. A rich guy offers Tom a seemingly simple task: travel to Italy and convince his spoiled son, Dickie, to come back home. Easy money, right? Wrong? As soon as Tom meets Dickie, he gets sucked into a world of luxury and wealth that he can't resist. He becomes obsessed with Dickie's glamorous lifestyle and wants nothing more than to be a part of it. As Tom tries to win Dickie over, things get messy with lies, cheating, and even murder all tangled up in this high-stakes game. Based on the popular Tom Ripley novels by Patricia Highsmith, Ripley promises to be a suspenseful and thrilling ride.
You're an alien. You're super powerful. You recently saved the world with your friends.
Coming in at number 2 is Knuckles, premiering on Paramount on April 26th. Knuckles, a spin-off miniseries based on the super popular Sonic the Hedgehog video games, is here to deliver a punch of action and laughs. Picking up right after the events of the second Sonic movie, the show zooms in on Knuckles the Echidna, voiced by the one and only Idris Elba. Having recently moved to Earth at the end of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Knuckles finds himself mentoring Wade, a goofy and not-so-bright human deputy sheriff. Get ready for an epic clash between good and bad, with Knuckles and Wade facing off against villains who are dead set on stealing Knuckles' incredible power.
I know that I've lived a relatively comfortable life.
Stop! Lucy!
And finally, claiming the top spot at number 1 is Fallout, arriving on Prime Video on April 20th. Calling all sci-fi fans with a taste for adventure, buckle up for a thrilling ride to a desolate future this April with Fallout, a brand new series inspired by the popular video game franchise. Imagine living your entire life in a giant underground shelter, completely isolated from the outside world. That's the reality for Luce, a young woman who's never felt the warmth of the sun on her skin or breathed fresh air. In Fallout, Luce's sheltered existence takes a dramatic turn when she gets the chance to finally step outside and explore the real world. But here's the catch. The world she emerges into is nothing like the one she's grown up imagining. She finds herself in a harsh and unforgiving environment teeming with strange creatures and even stranger people. As Luke explores the desolate wasteland, she discovers that the outside world is far more dangerous and terrifying than she ever imagined. And there you have it, the top 10 TV series premiering in April 2024. Which ones are you most excited to watch? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.